Good afternoon, everyone. We're just gonna do a short stream to fully level my level 85 Fury Warrior at the moment, my second warrior, rather. It is the Calamitous delve today, so that's why I'm doing this. Yeah, Calamitous Shadow Guard Point delve. And that's what enables this, basically. So, let's begin, see how much XP per hour we can get. Hey, beat it. I'm good, thank you.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
Come on. This seems stuck. There we go. Nice fit. Oh, thanks.
Gather your thoughts. Your pain, my pleasure. I'll start the bleed.
Hey. How do I pronounce your name there? Coaxi. Maybe that was right. I don't know. I see, okay. Just spamming delts is good XP? Yes, you can see my XP per hour here. It's extremely fast.
In spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
Oh, this is with rested though. But still, the rested will be gone soon, and then I'll be averaging about 1.7 mil per hour, which is really fast. It's like 20 minutes per level. Probably still like 16 minutes per level, and then it slows down to maybe 20 minutes per level at the end. Rank 1 delve, yes. It has to be this one, specifically. My level on the warrior now is 160, like on this character. But I bought some auction house gear at level 85. I also bought some at level 81. But it started off as 80 item level, so it was super low.
Your pain,
But yeah, like I said, at level 81 you can buy some decent auction house gear and end up at like 140 item level. And then again at 85.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations. I'll staunch the bleeding. Your pain, my pleasure. Pesky gnat. Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
I'm this level 5 minutes. Leveling in 7.
Stay here and recover.
It's not gonna be in 7. It's gonna be more like 10.
Your life is mine. Gather yourself. The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations. Stay here and recover. Your life is mine. I'll start the wheel.
You can't change the story variant. It's random every day. It's the Shadow God point, and it needs to be the Calamitous story.
Disrupt their operations.
Basically, whenever this delve has rolled the right story, that's your leveling day.
Your life is mine. The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
I am not NA. I'm EU.
Your pain, my pleasure.
Oh, sorry. You're saying Rune Peach is maybe NA. Yeah, you're probably right. I don't know what I'm crafting next week. I haven't looked at the embellishments. I don't really care. I'll look at it when I need to look at it, which is not yet. It is Calamitous, correct. Look at the XP bar on top, Nen. That should give you an idea.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations. Gather your
Probably best not casket main. If I just start watching random people's videos, people will ask me to do that more often, and I don't want to do that. The XP bar add-on is called Easy Experience Bar. That add-on is for you, List. I am pressing those buttons. You are seeing me press those buttons. Like, I'm spamming whirlwind here. It is not telling me to spam whirlwind, right?
Disrupt their operations. Gather yourself. Your life is mine.
I feel like I'm getting insulted every time someone thinks I'm using an add-on like that. They don't exist, by the way. No. But it's like, hey, Crit, what's that add-on that looks like he's playing the game for you?
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our
How old am I? 33.
disrupt their operations.
Not only is he using Hakili Bilikos, he's also instantly reacting to every icon, like with 0 delay, 0 milliseconds delay. He's able to press those buttons that Hakili is telling him to press. It's actually crazy.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
Does Val spec matter for this? I just have her as healer. It's much safer that way.
Stay. I'll take that.
No, I don't want to be in race to world first guild. Do you have any idea what is involved being in a guild like that? Oh my god. I am not leveling a million ults of the same class. I am not gonna do all the stuff, like prepare all of those classes for 1,000 splits. You know what I mean? And for what? To rush through the raid in 2 weeks and then it's over and then and that's it, and then it repeats.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts.
It doesn't appeal to me.
Their operations. I'll staunch the bleeding. I'll take
I wouldn't do it for 200k a year. Maybe. That sounds like it might be worth it, actually.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations. Stay here and recover.
So it took me 14 minutes to level from 85 to 86. That was with like 20% rested though. So this level will probably take about 17 minutes. Again, it doesn't really matter what item level you are when you do this, as long as you can get to level 81 with this method. Or if you can get to a level 81 beforehand, I guess. And then you just go to the auction house at level 81, buy some 139 or 133 pieces, and then it's smooth sailing from there. My warband percent is 20% now. This one will
Shadow God's
be the last one to,
continue in spite
yeah,
of our
because the max is 25, right?
disrupt their operations. operations.
Yeah, this will be my 5th character at 90. I have 4 characters at max level. On my druid, the character that I leveled before this, I was getting about 1.7. It was a little bit slower at killing these because of the longer cooldowns. But it had the Dark Moon hat, so that's why it was similarly fast as this warrior.
Continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
I haven't yet, Silverbrit. I'm on the Alt Warrior. I'm not using it at the moment because it bugs out after like long use on a big pulse like this. But on my main warrior, I'm still using the old version, and that has been working fine. It's only when like we do Giga pulse that it freaks out and like bugs out. But I haven't updated the last version yet. I will grab it tonight though. The add-on for XP bar, again, it's easy experience bar. It is not wizard. What am I doing to leave the delve quickly? There's a script to, like a command to leave a delve. You know, it's basically just right-clicking, just the same as right-clicking your character thing and clicking leave delve. Just Google it, I guess. Leave WoW delve script or command. Still using Plater, yes. Ugh. I shouldn't have used cooldowns there really, because now I'm not gonna have them ready for next. And then I used potion there. This was overkill.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
You're doing this on the DK and it's fast. It's really fast. I don't know if you're getting half the XP that I'm getting. Are you doing these clears half as fast? Like, are you taking twice as long to clear this? Are you not pulling the right mobs? What's going on? Because it's just rinse and repeat. You know, it's not really much to it, I feel like. Hey, Stian. I'm using the Mastery Flask, rank 2, Magisters. Yeah, that's it, Flask of the Magisters. Hey, Konek.
machinations continue in spite of our
I believe all the race to world first. Oh well,
their operations.
maybe not all of them, but I'm sure the race to world first guys were doing this on casters as well. Check out how. I can easily see myself doing it on the Frost Mage. I did on the Feral as well, and I was told Feral isn't very good for it. I probably would have had an easier time as Guardian, but I insisted on playing Feral. Someone also said that they did fine on the Shadow Priest. I also thought about Shadow Priest, but they said that they did fine on the Shadow.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in
Oh, nice connect. That's huge.
disrupt their operations.
I'll staunch the bleeding. Your pain, my pleasure. Stay here and recover. Be bolder. Let me get rid of that.
Is Fury War in a decent spot in Midnight? It's, yeah, sure, it's middle of the pack.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
Gather yourself. Your pain, my pleasure.
No, I'm just bored. Ixion, actually. It's actually a serious answer. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm just bored.
Don't waste
Soon I'll be locked up in M+ again, and I won't need my ults.
Stay here and recover.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
I'll take that. Gather yourself. Your life is mine.
So tempting to send cooldowns here, but I'm not doing it. I have my strength potion going, so that should be enough to kill him fast enough. And then next time I have a cooldowns at the start.
Machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
Don't know who's in charge of arms tuning? No, I don't. I wish to know
I'll staunch the bleeding.
everyone who's responsible for warrior tuning and design at the moment. It's baffling.
Your pain, my pleasure. Gather yourself.
Tier 1 delve, correct. Can you post Twitch clips in chat? I believe you can.
God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
Stay here and recover.
Oh, marksman. They're like burst 300k single target or something stupid, right?
My pleasure. Gather yourself. Don't waste it.
You're not capped to 10 instances per hour. It doesn't work that way in delves. Delves don't count towards that cap.
Disrupt their operations.
I'll staunch the bleeding. Your life is mine. Stay here and recover.
Good luck, Koenig. You'll be fine.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
Stay here and recover. Gather yourself. Don't wait.
I think most people like Slayer more than Thane. The gameplay is amazing.
Shadow God's machinations continue in
Shame about that though.
efforts. Disrupt
On the PTR right now that they're ruining it. Even though it wasn't better than better than Thane in the first place. Like, why ruin gameplay that was already the best? Like, holy crap. It pisses me off still, but I try not to think about it. I was doing fine until I was thinking about it just now, so.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our
This XP was with just 20% XP at the start. Sorry, 20% rested XP at the start of the stream. It will probably average down to about 1.7 mil per hour. Like 1650 to 1700. Which is still really fast. Extremely fast, I should say. Like, it's way faster than questing.
shadow gods
Just got this Orthas YouTube video.
in spite of our best
Shabash.
disrupt
You'll find it there. It's in a short. Good delve for XP today. Yep.
Cover.
I'll take that.
Don't know, Silverbit, but not enough for it to be worth it.
Great from me.
It's like very slightly more, but it slows you down too much. Just do fast runs like this is way faster than trying to level up, like go a higher level.
Continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
I'll staunch the bleeding.
I don't know, Red Maple. Actually, I haven't leveled up my Delve. That could be relevant at the start of the season. I'll do that at some point before the season starts.
The shadow gods' machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
Stay here and recover. Your life is mine.
It's fine. I'll just pop here. Oh, inventory is full already. What the hell?
The shadow gods' machinations continue in spite
Sure,
of our
Harper,
best
but
efforts.
M plus hasn't started.
Disrupt their operations.
I have many lucky boots to you, right? Farewell, friend of the Brummels.
Stay here and recover.
Understandable, Fancy Cat. I'm also very frustrated with the PTR changes.
The shadow
I
gods
could be boosting some people with me, but that means I'll be sharing XP, no?
disrupt their operations.
That sounds awful.
Stay here and recover.
I'll take that.
I'll staunch the bleeding.
continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
That sounds about right, Metal King. Yeah. Just always send execute on proc. You don't think about holding it, really. Or, well, you just follow the priority. But you should be happy to press execute whenever it's available, basically. It procs Reap the Storm. It's so strong. Currently, it procs Reap the Storm. Anyway, I should say.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
Gather yourselves. Your life is mine. Stay here and recover.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
I'll staunch the bleeding.
Can you post the script again, LK? But without any text? Any extra text, and I'll pin the message. Thank you.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
Gather yourselves.
Oh, Kingaroth. Yeah, okay, you got recommended my one of my Kingaroth pubs, I guess, where I was playing Focus Rage. Bro, I was doing so much damage on those ads in the intermission with my Focus Rage damage setup. Holy moly, that was so fun. Nobody was playing in Focus Rage at the time because it got nerfed too much, but I found a use of it, a use for it on that boss.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our
Can I recommend a streamer mage?
disrupt their operations.
I mean, Fired Up is insane, right? But you don't get to see him play that often. Definitely watch Fired Up in the Race to Wood first. His POV is amazing. I think Azuna is an M+ mage, a really good M+ mage, and I think he streams very often. So maybe watch Azuna. Oh yes, hopeful, of course, yes.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in
So we've been streaming 38 minutes now, and we've gone from level 85 fresh to 87 and a half. Not bad.
Stay here and recover.
Yeah, we'll be procking some crit mage streams this season, I'm feeling. 'Cause, I have a feeling that Warrior is going to be quite depressing at this rate. I have no faith in Blizzard.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts.
Oh, Revis is of course an amazing player to watch. Like during the race to world first, I'm watching Revis whenever he's streaming and whenever he's
Stay here and recover.
raiding. I watch some of the M plus as well, but it's mostly the raid pop that I'm super interested in because I get some pointers from that, and I get to see the fights from a warrior perspective, which is invaluable information, really. Calamitous, mysterious.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our
You can do this in Rogue for sure.
disrupt their operations.
I think people were saying that they did it on Sub Rogue, and Sub Rogue, I imagine they're good on this. I saw some subs do really good damage in M+, so I imagine it's the same here. Yeah. I also remember watching Firak progress from Revis prog. Sorry, Revis pop. It was very good.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
No, I'm not doing splits. I'm literally leveling this warrior for absolutely zero reason.
Your pain, my pleasure.
And that sounds like sarcasm, but it isn't. It's true. Yeah, you just buy gear from the auction house. At level 81 and 85, you can buy new gear. Or you can just not buy new gear at 85 as well, and you're probably fine. But I did.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
Yes, Sammy. Raging Blow is your absolute last priority button at the moment. Raging Blow has fallen very far. You just don't press that button unless you have to. Valyria can be so annoying sometimes here. Pulling things away from where I want to kill all the mobs, you know? Where I want to gather all the mobs.
The Shadow God's machinations continue.
For Slayer, you press Whirlwind over Raging Blow on 5 targets. Yeah, correct. You don't really need to think about that though. Like the difference between Whirlwinding on 5 targets or Raging Blow on 5 targets as a filler is almost nothing, so I tend to not teach people nuances like that because it's just gonna fill their brains up with useless info. You know. Valyria, what are you doing? Do I have Shadow Meld? Yes, I do. This is why Shadow Meld is so good here. She doesn't have a single... Actually, these mobs are close enough now. But like, if she hadn't brought these mobs here, I would have just Shadow Melded and left the delve once I killed the mobs in front of me.
The Shadow God's
I'm EU.
machinations continue in spite of
What's the UI name on my rage bar?
their operation.
Sensei resource bars. Semi 5. At this point, arms need like a 40 or 50% damage buff to all abilities for it to be good enough on single target. Blizzard isn't gonna go that far. Like, they'll give us like 3% or something and call it a day. Like, it's baffling how far behind Warrior is. When you look at the spreadsheet with the single target sims, it's insane. You did Sims in your DK, it was fun? Yeah. My DK sims like 70k, whereas my Warrior sims 50.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts.
And that's as Fury. As Arms, it would be like 40k, I'm guessing. Maybe less. Probably less.
Gather yourself. Pesky gnat.
I'm 160 item level on this. Auction house gear.
In spite of our best efforts, disrupt their operations.
I'll staunch the bleeding.
I started off as like 80 item level for the first level. Second level, auction house gear became available. Then I probably ended up around 130, 125-ish item level. Stayed on that for 4 levels. And then bought another set of gear at 85. You don't need to buy that second set, honestly, but you can. I don't know, but sure.
Shadow
Maybe it depends on your gear and your skill level or whatever, because some people are saying that they can't do it on their Shadow Priest, or they're worried about their Shadow Priest not being able to do it, but then someone in chat said that they did it just fine on their Shadow Priest.
Stay here and your life is mine.
Is it necessary to make ults, or can you just play one character? Just play one character if you only want to play one character. Like, I played one character basically through all of the War Within, just because I just wanted to play my one character. There's no reason to have more characters unless you want to play those other characters.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
I have many, many friends.
Stay here and recover. Your life is mine. Let me get rid of that. I'll start the bleeding. My eyes on you.
The Shadow God's
Yeah, Valeria is really annoying here. She aggroes things all the time, but
disrupt their operations.
if the mobs don't get to me and I don't get to kill them efficiently, then I just kill off the mobs I have, Shadow Meld, and then leave.
Your pain, my pleasure. Stay here and recover. I'll staunch the bleeding.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
Any good curious or Valeria healing, or doesn't matter? I don't think it matters.
I'll staunch the bleeding. Your pain, my pleasure.
At least I don't think I have any OP curios. I just equipped whatever I thought sounded the best. They all sounded kind of minor. And then I went with it. I have her as a healer.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts.
Is it worth doing until level 19? I mean, you probably should do some first time crafts. And maybe Delver's Calls, hand-ins, for the very last bit. Like, right now I could probably do the Delver's Calls and crafting. But I can't be bothered to move away from here. I'm just gonna repeat this and we'll get to max level like this. This also won't cost me any gold, right? Actually, I'm gaining gold by doing this because of the BOEs that I'm looting. The BOEs sometimes can be quite valuable. I'm literally selling the same BOEs that I've been buying, actually. But for other armor. Well, all armor types. Do we know the myth BOEs? I don't know, maybe. I don't know them.
In spite of our best efforts, disrupt their operations.
I'll staunch the bleeding. I'll take that.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
For Mountain Thane Fury, some tips for single target. Is it mainly just use Bloodthirst and keep Enrage up? My tip is to go to my Discord, click the rotation guide channel here, and then go here. That'll tell you the priority list. So many people think that Wowhead guide is bad or like it's not good or whatever, but it is how you're supposed to be playing. Like if I do something that Wowhead, if I do something different to what the Wowhead guide is saying, then I'm the one who's wrong.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in
But it's not that deep. Just press buttons and you'll be...
their operations.
Just press buttons that are relatively right almost all the time. Well, most of the time. And you'll do good damage. Like, I'll make mistakes here and there.
Here and recover. I'll take that. Gather yourself. Let me get rid of that. Break your pain, my friend. Shadows protect you.
The Red Pally can easily do this farm.
The Shadow
I
God's
feel like they're very well suited for this, with their short cooldowns and decent AoE.
their operations.
I'll staunch the bleeding. I'll take that.
You feel like I'm getting 0 XP? Dude. In just 1 hour, we've gone from 85 fresh to 88.5. It feels like it takes forever because it's the same thing over and over. That's the only explanation I can give you if you think this is looking slow.
Shadow God's
If you can do normal questing
of our best
and get 1.7 million, 1.7 million XP per hour, please get back to me.
Gather yourselves.
I'll take that.
It is boring, Seth. It is boring. The trick is to switch your brain off. And as warriors, you should be experts at that. And if you aren't yet, you're not doing it right. I have 20% bonus XP from alts. From Warband. Tony Roos is doing it right.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
Looks like we're at 20 minutes per level now. Because we're level 88. It's slowing down. The pulls aren't as fast anymore because they are getting more HP. I'm getting nerfed
Your pain.
because I'm a warrior. No, I mean because I'm leveling up.
Pesky man. Stay here and recover.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts.
20 minutes for a whole level is really fast. Yes. Yes, I am planning to make a video. I didn't want to make a video yesterday while I was like literally fuming. I was like so pissed off yesterday. Like if you guys were watching the stream yesterday, I was not in a good mood. Let's just put it that way.
Pesky man. Don't waste it.
Oh yeah. Chase. At first, I was a little bit annoyed with that thing popping up every time I leave the delve, but it's just become background noise now. Yes, it was the 1205 change. The worst kind of patch notes are the kind of patch notes that ruin something that was fun. Like, fun gameplay. Like, holy crap. Sure, I get annoyed about number nerfs,
Machinations continue
but like, they are changing major gameplay here.
disrupt their operations.
And it's gonna feel like absolute shit. Because we might end up spamming Whirlwind as a filler in AoE. Whirlwind, Rampage. Repeat all day, maybe. And not only that, right? It's you'll be spamming that, and you'll be praying that your Whirlwind per cast will proc a Reap. It only has a 15% chance to proc. You could be casting like 10 plus Whirlwinds in a row. Well, not in a row, but like 10 Whirlwinds, and none of them proc. And then you'll do 0 damage because you've been spamming Whirlwind, which does no damage by itself. Like, bro, stop. In what world was this a good idea?
Your pain, my friend. My eyes on you.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
Will tanks do more DPS than arms warrior for raid, do I think, or do we need more nerfs? I think sometimes we'll out DPS tanks, because anytime there's AoE, arms can do some decent DPS. Like, arms can do normal DPS when, like, a normal DPS is DPS when there's AoE involved. But on single target, you'll do tank DPS or less than tank DPS. But because there's lots of AoE in the raid, arms will be at risk of looking like a real DPS. Therefore, arms can probably be nerfed more.
The Shadow God's machinations
Yeah, if they buffed arms by 100%, it will be equal to Bear on single target. But Bear is super overpowered, to be fair. It's like doing better than most DPS specs on single target. But yeah.
I'll staunch the bleeding. Your life is mine. Stay here and recover. Your pain is
Please, Valera, stop trolling. Second mage when? Yeah, no, that's not happening.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their
It was always better to play Mountain 10 than plus spawn.
gather yourself. I'll take that. Stay here and recover. Your pain is mine. Staunch the bleeding. My icon here.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
Everyone enjoyed Reaping. Blizzard didn't enjoy the fact that Warriors were enjoying good gameplay. So they had to do something about it, you know?
Stay here and recover.
Like, if Warriors are smiling and having fun, there's something wrong.
I'll staunch the bleeding.
We haven't shut down our Discord, no. We wouldn't stoop to that level.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
Have you ever played Windwalker in Mists of Pandaria? Yes. That's an alt.
Stay here and recover.
They're probably very different now.
Your life is mine.
Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
No semi 5. I don't think so.
I'll take that.
The mouse tracker? CD tracker? Mouse CD tracker? A mouse CD? Huh? I don't even have the mouse cursor thing right now. It seems to not be visible, but it's called Ultimate Mouse Cursor. Have I really been playing without it on the Alt Warrior? I guess I don't need it. Unless I'm in M Plus or Raid or whatever, when I need to know where the mouse is at all time. Yeah, the simplification of every class to me is pretty boring. I like it when, you know, there's some complexity and you feel like, you know, you've mastered a class. Like, there's so much more satisfaction when you feel like you've mastered a class that isn't, you know, super straightforward. But that's obviously the opinion of someone who's played the game for a very long time. What I think about Rampaging Ruin, I have a whole, well, I don't have a whole video about it, but I have a video where I talk about Rampaging Ruin. What's good, what's bad. Go check it out. It's timestamped in the video. Silence doesn't work on that. Great. Level up. Nice.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
I'll start the your life is mine. I'll take strength from you. Stay here and recover.
At level 89, you can also buy new gear from the auction house. As you can see there, those weapons were 20 item levels increase each. I think it was, anyway. And they only cost like less than 100 gold each.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
I just gained 8k gold as well from those auctions I sold.
I'll take that.
I wouldn't recommend doing this as your first character to 90. Not really, because then you're missing out on the entire campaign, and isn't the campaign... Would the campaign be important? Probably. Yeah, do the campaign.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
Gather yourselves. Your pain, my pleasure.
Don't know, Call the Wolf.
The Shadow God's
I didn't equip the new weapon in my friend. Thank you.
of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
I'll staunch the bleeding.
As a protection warrior, what's the macro to combine certain warrior abilities? Oh. I don't know. If I was to play Prot or any spec, I don't tend to combine anything. I like to press every button individually. That creates good muscle memory. And the more you do it, the faster you get.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their
Like combining two abilities, I don't like. But like macroing things like mouse over kick, mouse over focus, mouse over execute, heroic throw, or cursor spear, I guess, if you're ever gonna use that. No. Cursor heroic leap. Those things are nice. What's my tip for improving a WoW? I don't know. I played the game for 15 years. Plus. And also, never believe that you're good. Then there's always something to improve.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
Gather yourselves. Your life is mine.
Even for pots? Yeah, I use pots individually as well.
Don't waste. Stay here and recover.
I truly a QOL, Poco. It's in my add-ons list on my Discord.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
Gather yourselves.
So I can do another M0 World Tour on my warrior
Your pain.
this week then. Because I now have this out.
Staunch the bleeding.
It won't be the main warrior, but hey, I can do another warrior M0 World Tour. How exciting.
Break from this. Stay here and recover.
Which dungeons are a part of the actual season? So season 1 midnight will be Nexus Point, Windrunner, Majesty's Terrace,
The Shadow God's machinations continue
Mysara Caverns,
our best efforts.
Algathar Academy, Pit of Saran,
I have many lucky things to come your way. Many farewells.
Stay here and
how do I not remember the next two? Pit of Saran, Algathar Academy, Oh, the Void one from Legion. Terrace. What's it called? Terrace? Skyreach. Yes. No, Triumvirate. Triumvirate. Seat. Seat. That was the name. Seat of the Triumvirate.
The Shadow God's machinations continue.
The Warriors are very worried right now, El Ninja.
Disrupt their operations.
Maybe stay out of WoW for another year or so. Maybe by then Blizzard will have woken up and fixed the Warriors. Or come back in a week when the next tuning is announced. When us Warriors will probably be disappointed once again. And if we are, then you can stay away.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
Gather yourselves. Your pain, my pleasure. Stay here and recover. Take strength from this.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
Insane, dude. Arasaran, thank you for the prime.
Stay here and recover. Let me get rid of that. Your pain, my pleasure. I'll staunch the bleeding.
Bro, why won't this mob get here? There we go. I had to taunt him. I kept trying to clap it, but it wasn't working.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
Your life is mine. I'll staunch the bleeding.
Warrior is middle of the pack, I would say. Arasaran. Sorry, Fury. Did I say Warrior? Fury is in the middle of the pack, I would say. Prot isn't bad either. But they are being overshadowed at the moment by Brewmaster and Guardian. What about arms? We don't talk about arms. You don't want to know about arms. If you enjoy arms, you don't want to know about arms. Where I get up-to-date information about Warrior? Skyhold, Warrior Discord. And Wowhead, I guess. It's all one and the same.
The shadow gods
Any tips on staying alive as Fury in PvP settings? No clue. Sorry, I haven't played PvP. This expansion or the previous.
Gather yourselves. Your pain, my pleasure.
The shadow gods
Actually,
machinations continue in spite of
let's do professions for the last bit.
disrupt their operations.
I think engineering was really fast. I'm gonna try that again. It was the Ever course that were really good. My Hearthstone is wrong. I don't think I had tailoring though, but yeah. Tailoring would be really fast too. Yes, I did. Please kind.
Nelly deals for a friend of the rumble. May your feet find good trails.
Engineering was on that side.
What needs bring you here? Anubala Belorianan.
Recycle. What are they called again? Powder pigment, was it? Hopefully that was right.
Senua Minora. Treat my wares with care.
Yes, it was. Every course.
Glory to the Sindora.
I'll get to 35 with this, and then I'll buy some piles of junk. And then that should be all I need. $35, anytime now. Okay.
May my goods serve you well. With perseverance, strength.
I overdid it. First time craft, so OP dude. Boom. That was fast. Ding, 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 indeed. Yeah, Calamitous was the day, so that's why I decided to do this. At least for EU.
I can aid.
Will I craft a 200 next week? Probably.
I will be here.
Cool, that's done. No, it doesn't. Not exactly, Goa. It's just the mob layout is perfect for the first pull. You just spam the same first pull every time, and you get lots of XP that way. For more info, just check Zorthas on YouTube. It's one of his most recent shorts. Oh, this thing is 1 hour left. I should go and grab it, right? Yeah, let's go to Harandar. Yeah, he updates daily. I think it was exactly 3 days since the previous Calamitous. So does it rotate or is it random? I feel like it rotates. So maybe it's every 3 days. Last time I played on my main warrior, very long. I don't know. It's like 1040.
The pit attracts many threats. See that they do not spill out.
Wait, mobs are killing me. What the hell? I'm not used to this. Is this like an elite? Oh yeah, it is. That's why.
There is a place of chaos, and it is inside the pit. Thank you for calming it.
Huh? Oh, I didn't have space. Let's see.
I have many, many wares.
Zortha's doing the Lord's work. Yeah, he's been clutch for quick midnight videos. You know, like what to do kind of stuff, new tech, new leveling tech, such as this one. I like that he's really concise as well. Like he doesn't waste any time. Like his videos are just like a really quick info dump.
Many deals for a friend of the
No, I'm not farming here. I was just here for the world quest. Nope.
Many farewells.
Oh, they fixed that? Okay, well, they didn't fix the delve. What did I end up buying for engineering? The mats was called like something pigment, powder pigment. I bought 400 powder pigments. It was too many. You can probably get away with like 200. Or even way less than that, actually, because I didn't end up using all of my Evercores. Yeah. Tailoring has a lot of recipes too. I want to go back to my original mug on the warrior. The one I've been... Well, basically this mug. This is my alt warrior right now, but I want to change the raffle again on the main warrior. Prey weapons, yep. What gems do I use? I use Dragon... No, not Dragonflight. War Within gems right now. I'll be changing to the Midnight ones at some point when I won't be replacing it literally every week, you know. Or actually, I guess when raid starts, that's when I'll start committing to expensive things. What was I thinking again? Oh yes, my mug. There, we'll put that there, and then nothing here. Not the chest, actually. This was the old. Why do I have those markings? Since when did I have those markings? Barber, where is it?
Glory to the Sindori. Sun shall
Yeah, we'll go with those and... Yeah, that's our normal. Oh, I can change mount now then. Do I go with Warforged Nightmare? Or, nah, maybe not. What mount do I change to? I need one that's small, one I can fly as well. I'll just go with this for now. I like that he recognizes this is the OG Mog, CK. I don't know, the Wrathful Mog has always looked good to me, even if it's now kind of lower poly, I guess, less detailed. The shoulders are so good. What's that? Oh, does that mean he's timing out soon? Yeah, it is. I don't know why I'm looking at World Quest still, because I'm maxed out. I don't think there's any trinket or anything that I want. Font size UF? I don't know. Maybe in global fonts. Do you have to do it individually? Tags? I don't know. Am I blind as well? Hero ICC Mog? Oh. Is that just this? This chest? That full set? Yeah. Oh yeah, Hero back then was red. Yeah, sorry. Hero back then was the hardest, I forgot. This is the normal chest. Back then. Oh. I accidentally killed some fish. Oops. Did I get title? Oh yeah, Unbound Hero. That's what it's called, right? Yeah. Laren mentioned it yesterday that he got it. I didn't even notice. I must have got it yesterday, or I must have got it at some point. I had no idea at all that I'd gotten the title. Was it yesterday then? Yeah, so it was. Anyway, I'm gonna have to call it for now. I'll be back again later, in probably like an hour or two, to do some more M0 on the mage. And I also need to do the feral. Maybe I'll do the feral as well as the mage. And then I guess later in the week we can gear up the second warrior and do M0s on the second warrior as well. So, thanks for watching. I know that this stream was just for leveling the... I mean, the only thing I did was spam delves on the second warrior to level it to 90. So maybe not the most interesting, but I answered a lot of questions at least, and I'm sure some people learned a new way to level up if you hadn't seen it already before. So thanks for watching. See you later.